On the final day of his visit to Turkey, President Obama toured several historic sites, including the Blue Mosque, one of Istanbul's most famous landmarks. His day also included a meeting with the country's Muslim, Christian, and Jewish leaders. But it was a town hall meeting with college students that was the highlight of his visit Tuesday. Taking questions from the gathering, Mr. Obama said he wanted to launch a dialogue not just with them, but with the wider Muslim world.
I want you to know that I'm personally committed to a new chapter of American engagement. We can't afford to talk past one another, to focus only on our differences, or to let the walls of mistrust go up around us.
One student asked Mr. Obama how his foreign policy was different from that of former President George W. Bush.
I think this will be tested in time. Moving the ship of state is a slow process.
On the topic of the Iraq War, Mr. Obama said despite his opposition to it, he now has to withdraw U.S. forces from the country responsibly. But he stressed that doesn't mean he will ease up on efforts to eliminate the threat from al-Qaeda.
But I don't make any apologies for continuing the effort to prevent bombs going off or planes going into buildings that would kill innocents. I don't think any society can justify that.
During the session, Mr. Obama also called for greater understanding among nations, and he repeated a pledge to rebuild relations between the United States and the Muslim world. He said he thought U.S. voters were counting on him to accomplish that.
I also think that people were encouraged that somebody like me who has a background of living overseas, who has Muslims in his family, that I might be able to help to build bridges with other parts of the world.
Turkey was the last stop on Mr. Obama's maiden European tour as president. His top advisors say while his visit to Turkey was productive, the results of his efforts to reach out to the Muslim world will be measured over time. Chris Simpkins, VOA News.